Bam! I wanted to do that. How's it going, everyone? So today we actually got to see loads of new variations for existing levels in Fall Guys. We already know of the fruit shoot, bananas only, which seems like craziness. And then we've seen Tiptoe. There's a big Yeetus underneath and thick Bonkus on top. Also, Slime Climb is getting a big Yeetus right at the very end, which is a bit strange. We also saw the perfect match a long time ago with the bar that spins round. So we saw those, but today we got to see loads more in the Godzilla costume gameplay trailer. There was loads there, but you may have missed them. So I want to just slow down and then go through it slowly and pick apart what we can see. Okay, so let's bring the Godzilla trailer up. Bam! There's Godzilla. Nice to see him. Pretty good costume. I'm going to buy him straight away. So let's begin and see what kind of variations we can see. So we can see, instead of pendulums at the end of Hit Parade, either vertical or horizontal, we now have a series, I think, 4 thick bonkers. These look bonkers. They look really hard to avoid. Like, it seems like running left and right while moving forward and backwards is not really going to do the job. I think they're designed so you have to dive underneath them, get your hitbox low and go underneath them. But you can just tell it's going to be complete chaos with loads of people running. People from the first bonkers here are going to get knocked backwards, and it's just going to be mayhem. So honestly, that one's pretty cool. It doesn't look like the side areas are going to be massively difficult. You're not going to get knocked sideways, just forwards and backwards. But it looks hard to get past. Right. The next variation is Hoopsie Legends. We can see several scythe around the outside of the match, but also some scythe around the inside near the drawbridge. The outside ones just look like a bit of a hassle that you have to deal with, okay? Because it's gonna mean you have to be a little bit more patient if you're going for those free hoops. But the ones around the middle, near the drawbridges, this one, oh, that one looks tough because loads of people love to stand there to get that golden hoop. So I think that could cause some upsets, which is kind of cool. Next up, Night Fever. We can see pendulum on the end of Night Fever on the drawbridge. Up high like that, I think it's going to be easy to avoid. You can easily jump to different drawbridges, so that shouldn't be too difficult. But as the camera turns around, we can see there's a series of scythe leading up to that section. I can't see any difference all the way back here. In fact, I can. The slime here, these are rod pushers. Okay, so they're not necessarily pendulums on that massive slime drop anymore. It looks like they are rod pushers. It also seems like these scythes are even further back. These scythes seem to be on the rollout section, where you wouldn't normally get scythe during that section. It's either that or it's scythe on the respawning area. Anyway, a large amount of changes there to Night Fever end and midsection. Which is going to set a lot of different things. So rod pushers, scythe possibly on the rollout section, scythe towards the end and the bridge, crazy. Next up, this is another example of people jumping underneath or trying to jump underneath the thick bonkers at the end of Hit Parade. Okay, and you can see what kind of difficulty is there. Is there any sort of difference here? They may be different. I don't think so. They're probably just the pendulums that we've seen before. Hexagon doesn't seem to have any sort of changes here, but it's interesting to see. We can't see any changes here either, so this is all just normal. However, this is Jump Club. Next variation, Jump Club. Bam. That looks like a low quality strawberry to me. Blurry strawberry to me anyway. So yeah, fruit are getting shot onto Jump Club, which will make it a little bit more difficult. This guy is probably going to lose because he got hit by that fruit, so that's going to make Jump Club a lot harder. And it looks like there's 3 bars. These look like they're not half and half, so it looks like possibly 3 bars on Jump Club. That's insane. I think that's crazy. Fruits and 3 bars. I say 3 bars because obviously if you divide this up into 3, you get 1 on each side. It could be 2 because we can't confirm the third one, but it looks like it's going to be like a triangle sort of shape. What? That's even harder than Jump Club. Crazy. Love it. Okay, we can see the end of this. Looks like Whirligig in my opinion. This looks like the end of Whirligig, but it's kind of made to look a lot more like the end of Dizzy Heights. Yeah, because Dizzy Heights has walls, right? I believe Dizzy Heights has those platforms and it's got the walls that you have to run up. So this is actually Whirligig. You jump over that fan and then you go up this last section. The last section is normally free, but now they've decided to add some bumpers and some hammers. Maybe some other things in there as well, but this is confirmed. This looks like Whirligig to me. Next up, we've got Rollout. Now, Rollout, these look all normal, but oh, what do we see there? So they are shooting fruit, because we can see a slight frame of that red circle is a strawberry. So we're getting fruit shot at us on Rollout, which is absurdly insane. Hopefully, I just hope it's designed that there's no safe spaces. I don't want it to be that, you know, going on the outside rings is safe and all the inside rings get shot, because obviously you stay on the outside rings anyway. So hopefully they do shoot for the entire platform. And man, you know, that's cool. That means maybe there's a strategy of staying on the far side, or depending on how they shoot, stay on the inner side or something. I don't know. Or just keep an eye on your camera that way. Less people grab them because you've got to pay attention. I kind of dig it. I dig it. I do dig it. Right, next up, this is Full Mountain. Now, what we can see about this is how many people? I don't know what quite this... I've got the feeling this is just one aspect of the change and we're missing something. But there's over 20 people here. We get to see more, but there's so many people on this Full Mountain. I don't know, again, if there's some other change, like the starting position is changed so they can allow more people, or whether they're just like pushing billions of people into Full Mountain. Whether they're making Full Mountain a non-finale level in certain instances, I don't know. I think that's too much speculation, to be honest. All we can tell for sure is they're allowing more than 20 people to play Full Mountain now. That's the only thing that we can say for sure. Next, we've got another hexagon. It's weird that they're showing this with no actual changes here, but there doesn't seem to be any changes. So, good. I don't think hexagon needs changes. I don't think pendulums or hammers or fruit would do very well on hexagon. I think hexagon can stand on its own 2 feet, in my opinion. And that is it. So, a wide variety of new variations there. A lot of them I'm liking. I think they're going to spice it up quite a bit. I really like the fruit on Jump Club and the amount of bars are on Jump Club. Jump Club's like an easy game until it's not, until something happens. But that seems like it's going to take some decent skill to actually jump over all those bars and think about the fruit. And I like the fact that there's something added onto Rollout, because Rollout can get boring, especially if you don't try and kill people. So I like that there's something new there. Let me know your thoughts. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Woo. Bye. 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 Bye.